country, in Northern Ireland, in Wales, in Manchester, Liverpool, Birmingham. You've been fantastic. The turnout today is amazing. There's still thousands of people waiting to get here, and thousands upon thousands turned out at picket lines this morning to say enough is enough. We want better pay. Unite is proud today to be taking part in today's strike action. Alongside our sister unions, this fight is for pay in local government and a fight for better public services. No one should be on poverty pay and experience real pay cuts. But we have a government that doesn't recognise public sector workers, doesn't recognise local government workers, doesn't value them, and certainly doesn't reward them. Local government workers, empty your bins, clean your streets, look after your children in schools, provide youth services, work in libraries, social services, care for the elderly. They provide a community safe for you and safe for everyone. Local government workers deserve fair pay. 3 years of a pay freeze and 1% last year. That's about 20% real loss of earnings since 2010. 1 million local government workers earn less than the UK average. 500,000 earn less than the living wage. That is a disgrace. It's unacceptable, and we are not having it. Do you know, pay is so low in local government that on the 1st of October, the national minimum wage will overtake the pay scales in local government. That's how bad it is. That's why we're here today, and that's why we need a living wage. Our members are on the breadline. Our members in work are on benefits because the pay is so poor. Our members are having to resort to payday lenders. They're having to choose between heating and eating, buying tubes for their children, or a visit to the dentist. That's a disgrace, and that's why we're here today. We've had enough. We want a living wage, and we want £1 an hour more. We've had enough of austerity, enough of damaging cuts, enough of pay restraint. If the economy is in recovery, as everybody tells us, then we want a part of that. If it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us. Our pay claim is for £1 an hour more and a living wage. And it is affordable, and it is justified. For every £1 that local government workers earn, 52 pence of that goes back into the local community, into shops, into businesses, into the economy. So that's why we need a pay rise, and that's why this government needs to listen. And that's why local government workers are so enraged today that they are losing a day's pay to go on the picket lines, to turn out to marches, to rallies, demonstrations, and be here today. I have listened to all the comments and rhetoric from the Conservatives this week. Ballot thresholds, prohibiting the right to strike. Are the Conservatives serious? Yes, they are. They want future industrial relations based on repressive models such as Algeria and Albania and Niger. That's the future if you vote Tory. And on ballot thresholds, well, just look at who the Tories elected on ballot thresholds of less than 50%. Francis Maud, 38%. George Osborne, 37%. And Theresa Villiers, 31%. Not one of them would be elected if these government thresholds came in for elections. And we hear today that there's no public support for this dispute. Wrong. Polls yesterday showed there is overwhelming support for this dispute, overwhelming public support from all parties for fair pay for local governments and for the teachers, and to end the disputes on pensions and workloads. This government is also wreaking untold damages to our services. Their unnecessary and aggressive spending cuts are destroying communities. Poverty is increasing. Nearly 1 million people are now using food banks. Real wages are stagnating and proper jobs are not growing. In this toxic environment, the demand for public services has been growing. even though public services money has been cut. Over 400,000 jobs have been lost in local government since 2010. Local government is in crisis, and that has to change. Unite local government workers are taking action today alongside GMB, Unison, alongside our colleagues NUT, PCS and the FBU. This has been a fantastic day, and this is just the start. We want employers back around the negotiating table. We want an end to public pay restraint. Thank you for turning up today, and thank you for your support.
Great stuff, Diana. Thank you very much. Our next speaker, I'm sure, will be...